Hello there, you're watching Sportsday with me, Reshmin Chowdhury. The headlines tonight. Good evening. We'll have more on all of those stories in just a moment, but we start with a story that's broken within the last hour, and that is that the chairman of the 20 Premier League clubs have voted in favour of tougher financial regulations. They say the decision will improve the financial sustainability of all clubs. Well, our reporter Matt's for a long time, hasn't it? What exactly has been decided? Change the game in terms of for the general public. Is there anything that we can see of note? Less big transfers, for example, lower ticket prices. What can we see?
Well, as I say, it's going to be quite interesting to see.
Now, Tottenham Hotspur have confirmed that striker Jermaine Defoe will be out of action for the next 3 weeks with an ankle injury. He suffered ligament damage. Now, some breaking news in the last half an hour. Portsmouth FC will be expelled from the Football League if the current takeover bid from the Pompey Supporters Trust isn't successful. The league announced today that it would not consider a new bidder for the club. Now, one of Liverpool's longest-serving players in recent years, Jamie Carragher, has announced he'll be retiring from football at the end of this season. The 35-year-old joined the club as a 9-year-old schoolboy, and he progressed through the Anfield youth ranks to steal his place in the heart of their defence, notching up more than 700 appearances. Drew Savage has more. Moving on to rugby union, the Wales captain Sam Warburton has been ruled out of Saturday's Six Nations clash with France in Paris. England's women cricketers are convinced they can carry their recent momentum into their World Cup match with Australia tomorrow. The defending champions have already qualified for the Super 6 stage, but after that shock defeat in their first match against Sri Lanka, they'll be gearing up for a solid outing and a win against the old enemy. Now, this weekend marks the 10th anniversary of the moment that marked Andy Flower out as one of the most courageous figures in the history of cricket. Flower, who is now, of course, the England coach, has been speaking exclusively to BBC Radio 5 Live about the Death of Democracy Black Armband campaign back in his native Zimbabwe in 2003. Tonight's 5 Live Sport features a special documentary about the episode, and its presenter, Eleanor Eldroyd, is here to join me now. Eleanor, it was quite a courageous stance at the time, wasn't it? Just remind us exactly what happened. And Eleanor, this had quite far-reaching consequences, didn't it, for both Flower and Alonga?
Well, it became very clear after that match against...
Eleanor, thank you very much for joining us. And you can... Now, this time next year, the Winter Olympics will be starting in the Russian resort of Sochi, and a Sussex athlete is hoping to join an elite group of professionals who've represented Team GB at both the Summer and Winter Games. Craig Pickering from Crawley can boast racing alongside Usain Bolt in the 100 metres on his list of achievements, and has been making rapid progress since qualifying for the British bobsleigh squad. Neil Bell has more. Well, that is all the sport for now. We'll, of course, have updates throughout the evening, including the latest from the first match of this season's Netball Super League. See you then. Bye-bye.